I mean, are we? I'm not sure. It's possible that we're getting too fancy. But yeah, if you look at what's going on there, we're like, okay, we got packed entity blocks, unpacked entity blocks. We're going to go from packed to unpacked and back. We're going to keep this in sort of a little rolling storage here, and what we're going to do is just expand and contract that storage as necessary based on whether anyone's actually trying to do anything with this area of the world, this particular section. That seems fine. So then you would basically say, well, we loop over this entity block storage, and we look at whichever one of these two we're looking at. You know, it's all right. The reason I don't love it, though, and I think I want to leave it the other way, is it just invites some type errors there. Because most of the time, you want all your code looking at one or the other of these, and if you start having code looking at entity block storage, which it would have to do if that's where the next pointer was, it just kind of ends up being a little bit squinky.
Hello, people.
Right?
Secret restream. Well, I was just seeing what Casey was up to on the lead into, because you know what, I'll leave it going for a second because I need to check in some code, and that might take a minute because I need to update.
But point being, that's the deal. That's what we're talking about. So we would have these packed entity blocks, these unpacked entity blocks. The other way we could do it is just to assert that they're the same size. But this seems easier because this automatically calculates the size for us at compilation time, so that if we change the size of the entity struct, it just works. So I think that's just better. And so that's what I'm doing. All of this crap goes away. Goodbye. We may still want a null entity. That may be a thing. We may also need some other stuff here, which we can talk about.
What's he doing?
But what is happening?
Is this Handmade Hero or is it something else?
I hear a puss fussing in the other room. If the computer suddenly gets shut off, you know what happened.
Trimming the code base.
Yeah. So anyway, back
see.
to our story. So I think what we really want to do is simplify it down to this. And then when you pack or unpack, we pull off the free store to basically pack into things or unpack into things. And so like when we do ensure chunking,
Okay, so what I'm going to be working
what we're
on,
basically doing is we're going to say,
at least initially,
okay,
I want to do a little bit more game
over
stuff.
the blocks, probably more like
And then maybe we'll
this.
do compiler stuff, and then maybe we'll do game stuff. I don't know. Oh, I should put camera. Bro, where's my camera? Bro. There we go. We got to get lamp power. You know, maybe I don't actually want to stream that much tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll just work by myself quietly, but we'll stream for a little bit. So, it came to my attention last night while working on other stuff that sometimes you could skip a stone past a lily pad that's going parallel to it, and they wouldn't the stone would not kick the lily correctly, and that's a problem. And so I added a first pass today. I went out to dinner, and then after that I went to a little cafe and I worked for a little bit, and I made an initial thing that's like a refactoring and changing of how some small portions of that work, and now it prevents that from happening most of the time. but not always. And so maybe I just want to repro it while I have the transaction log turned on so I can see exactly what is happening, and maybe that'll make sense. Or maybe I should just think harder about it first. These are both, at one time or another, one of those is the optimal thing, and I'm not sure what it is this time. Candle programmers. No, I would name it Candy, Candie, because Candy from Twin Peaks Season 3 is awesome. Why would I name something Candle when I can name it Candy? Candy. 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 She's got nowhere else to go. So God, dude, like almost half our link line is WY's fucking trash. So annoying. Okay. I might want a golden monkey before too long as well. Okay, let's say bye to Casey for now. All right, well, we're just going to repro. Oh, we're already starting on the right level. And it doesn't happen that often. So I don't know what I'm going to do except to just keep resetting and keep trying it. I don't know why it takes so fucking long to start the game. It's going to drive me nuts. All right, so see, I have this lily coming down very fast, and then this thing goes real slow. Let me put my guy like literally one square off because I just want to restart every time. Dude, what the fuck? It takes so long. All right. Nope. 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 There we go. Okay, what happened there? So I pushed a rock. I'm gonna have to record video of this. So the rock is at 924. Okay. The lily's at 1025 going to 1024. Desired commit time. It was 2.60144. I see. Oh, man, dude, streaming has taken the energy out of me already. I might shut off the stream, guys. But it's so weird. Like, I can just feel it sapping from my mind. I could feel it. Okay, so we've got the stone. You know what I could do? I could actually record a replay for this. Let's analyze it a bit more, but I could record a replay and then just frickin' replay it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba. And then I could step through it in the debugger. I actually like that a lot. So we're at 1025 going to 1024. First, the lily's going first. It's going to 1024. Oh, no. We're committing, so it's in 1024. It just got to 1024. And then the rock started moving from 924 to 1024. Here, the rock started afterwards, so this makes sense that we wouldn't have detected a rock that's going to splash in that square. All right? It hasn't even started going there. And then we're in 1024. We're going to go to 1023. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. I keep getting my times wrong. Okay. This is the commit of the rock. So it close time 2.47. Okay, right. So it started at, this is the time the transaction started. So the lily started moving first, and that's when it is checking its divert. The rock starts moving afterward. So yes, it's correct that we don't detect it because it's not there yet. And then the rock ends up, it commits. We don't draw, we don't draw when the transaction ends, which is when the rock itself ends up skipping. So if we're doing the transaction log, another thing I can add, the information that's not here, is because stone skipping is so important. It should be put in this log. Because that's when we, decide to affect things. Although maybe it would be spammy. So we've got a rock. I just don't know when this one completes. I could estimate. probably 2.82. And then the Lily closes at 1024. At 2.80. So the rock probably hasn't closed yet when the Lily starts. But it is going to close. Okay, let's save this out because we managed to get a repro. I'm just, yeah, I'm tired and don't want to think. That happens a lot when I stream these days. We're just going to put this in a file. Repro.txt. Okay, and then I'm going to try the other method. Oh, I just realized that Casey rated. Hello. I'm in a low energy mood, but that's okay because we're making the game better all the time. We are reproing this bug. All right. And I'm going to try and do it. I'm just going to keep trying. I'm just going to re-record every time. Try to hit the timing. Try to hit the timing. Come on, baby. Now, this is already better than it was earlier today, because earlier today, it would have been wrong all the time. Now it's just wrong on there we go. Okay. Now, see that? If the lily pad gets to the shore, it's wrong. So we're successfully reproing the problem in the gameplay recording, which is good. See that? See that? Oops. I fat fingered the test key. See that? That's great. Now, what I could do is I could slow this down. No, wait, I guess I don't go at rate less than 1 for some reason. Why not? So we can pretty much see fucking annoying, that part. Anyway, so I could set a breakpoint. When the lily is at the following position. There. Because that looks to me like maybe when we should divert. 10-24-0. Okay. Okay, we do this. I really do want some golden monkey tea. That is becoming a moral imperative. Okay, so here we're going to set our breakpoint. We're just going to watch it happen without the test. Actually, no, let's not do that. That'll be annoying. Test. Boop. Okay, what does it look like on the screen? Okay, what it looks like. It looks like the rock is in that square. But it's in a transaction to the next square. And so we're not going to see it. Let's see. So we are doing the tunneling prevention check, which is good, because that could have been a thing that was wrong. Now the target is going to be 1 north, right? So fucking Visual Studio, dude. Doesn't have advanced language features. All right. So the lily's at 1024 and deciding where to go. Oh, we knew that because that was our break condition. So target is 925, right? So the deal is this thing just skipped recently. I'm kind of not sure. I need to just think about what's the rule about when a lily gets kicked. And that's not something I do that well on stream. Because the way it used to be, the really super hacky way, not exactly hacky way, but the straightforward thing that used to happen way back when we started the game is every time the stone ends up in a new square, you kick a lily forward, right? And that makes sense as long as what would I say? As long as they move in lockstep with each other, right? But they don't. Their moves are desynchronized, so you have, race conditions. So I think what we have to do is I think I'm doing it at the wrong time even now. I think what it has to be is anytime a lily changes squares or anytime a stone changes squares. You can't like right now, I'm sampling at the beginning and the end of the transactions. And that's actually bad because the beginning and the end of the transaction do not have much to do with anything. I think that's when we're doing it. Mold and Gunky. That's not a very good tea. What is the little power move that the warrior does a half second after pushing the yellow thing? He is basking in how awesome the game is, probably. Oh, he's just, okay. He's just standing up. So the whole... When you make a game, you agonize over all sorts of shit that nobody else ever thinks about. Here is one of these things. See how tall he is? He's more than 1 unit tall. Because we tried what should the style of characters be in the game. Note that these are not human scale characters, right? They're shorter, but they are not Teletubbies or whatever. They're not like, 1 unit high. And that was a problem because we were like, we know it needs to be a 3D game, and like things need to, like he needs to be able to walk under stuff and whatever. But so now we actually did like ducking animations for dudes and things. But the vast majority of the time, even in 3D levels, you're not covered by something. And so it didn't seem good to sacrifice the character aesthetics that heavily for that, right? So now when it comes to stuff like this, okay, it's weird. This is an inconsistency. Sometimes he bends way the fuck down, and sometimes he doesn't. And I think that there's just something flaky in the animation messages. But like, it's like, are you pushing a stone that's low, or are you pushing one that's full height? Because there are stones that are bigger, right? And with these skipping stones, this is another aesthetic thing. At least in the beginning of the game, we didn't want them to be like square filling. We had this whole like long deliberation about it needs to be tall enough for the game where they're introduced, at the camera angles that they're introduced, that plausibly it feels like your character is blocked by them or whatever, you know. But they also have to feel like they can skip on the fucking water, right? And so we tweak the sizes and all these things. And so the thing is, you know, if he's going to push a full height block, where he puts his hand to like push that block is like way higher, right? It's like there, he would be pushing the air. Now, I don't think, he kind of bent down that time. It's fucking flaky. No, he didn't bend all the way down though. Anyway, I don't think it necessitates that big of a difference. God, we have so many discontinuities in the skipping stone handling, and it fucking drives me nuts. I don't think it was worth an extra animation. The animator did one. People bend down way too low. You can't like actually push things when you're bent over that far. So it's not good, but we'll fix it in post. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that the sad conclusion is that I have to change the times when things get kicked. And this is a little bit... So again, this is a comically slow moving stone here, but see, we have it splashing in the middle of the square because that is when it seems like gameplay operations should happen. Now that said, it looks like the splash happens a little late because it takes time for that effect to happen. And so if we trigger it a little earlier, maybe it's fine, right? But the point is, I think we would be triggering it, well, and of course, you know, default skipping speed is like way faster. Default skipping speed is, it's like 0.18, 0.14? I don't even know what it is. It's not, it's 0.1 something. 0.12, oh my God. Oh my God, so like, that's the default speed. So you're not going to see much of a difference at that speed. Now in a lot of levels, we slow it down to like twice as slow as that. Or something. I'm not sure I want to change this right now, though. It's something we need to do before we ship. The thing is, if I don't do it now, maybe I'll forget about it. But I don't want to do it now. Like, I don't have the energy to do it now, honestly. And I have so many other things to work on. I do have the energy. If I drink some Golden Monkey, it'll be fine. I just don't have the energy because I'm streaming. And streaming makes me sad sometimes. Anyway, you get the point. Put it in the to-do list. The thing is, the to-do list is so long, I never take it seriously. Like, to-do lists are like a place for me to write stuff down, and then sometimes I pull stuff off and do it, and then eventually it outlives its accuracy and usefulness, and then I throw it away and I start another to-do list. Like, you can't actually use in video game development a to-do list of like, I do all the things on this list and then I'm done. That's just, see, we got one even at this speed. Did you fucking see that? So I really do have to do it. For a moment when I was like saying, oh, I maybe don't have to do it. Oh my God, it's so easy to make it happen. It's not very often in the game, though, that you have, because it only happens in the situation of like an oncoming Lily and an outgoing or a retro direction stone. And like that just doesn't happen very much. That just doesn't happen very much. Yeah, it really is easy to make it happen here, though, when you set up the conditions. Are the collisions not that, dude, that is literally the whole point of this, is that those collisions, this is why I don't want to fucking stream. Like, holy shit. All right. Let me make some Golden Monkey tea, and then, we're going to do it. The stone skipped the lily. That is indeed what happened. That is indeed what happened. It'll be nice to have this fixed. The thing is, so I just was putting in this hack thing today. And the hack thing, I mean, it wasn't as good as I thought. Because it's apparent, like it prevented this most of the time at like the slow speeds I put up for stress testing. But the fast speeds trigger it just as much as before. So the code I added is not helping much, or maybe not just as much as before, but it still happens like 10% of the time more. So we need to make it happen 0% of the time. You don't want to be the reason I end the stream. Well, GG's. Collision detection bugs suck. It's not really a collision detection bug. This isn't collision detection, really. It's like changing the grid of gameplay states. Let me start the water boiling, and then we're going to go into move transaction. And this flush skipping stone movement. Actually, no, that's probably not the right place. Oh, yeah, it probably is the right place. I see. When I do the first skip, what does that look like in the so that's the problem, is it's labeled as pushed. But I think we can detect that. Dude, like what's going on with the rotation there? Like what the fuck? It just rotates by fucking 90 degrees. So that's broken. Just things break. I don't know, man. That has gameplay ramifications. Like, how is that broken? There, we got the timing perfect right there. See that? They went past each other. That should not be possible. So, what we do now is we're just going to check every time a stone enters a new square. Well, okay, does it matter? Okay, here's the question. Does it matter? Does it have to be exactly when they enter the square? Or can it just be sometime when they're in that square? And I think the answer is it has to be exactly when they go into the square, because right now we are supposedly checking sometime when they're in the square. And that's what's causing the race condition. It's hard to think about. Like, I think we need to literally do it when things move. Okay, golden monkey tea. Think that I will need continuous check. No, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. All right, water warm up. Water warm up. Church fails. Okay. Here we go. I think I need to take tomorrow off. I've been working through the weekends for a couple weeks in a row. And all I have is 2 boxes of Gabe Newell's chocolates. Even if some of them are coffee flavored. It's very weird. Like I can go type these changes. I just want to make sure I understand. Because it's weird. Like, if I hand wave, I could sort of almost convince myself that checking as soon as anybody moves into a square is basically the same as checking once per square. But it's not. Or if it is, there's some other bug. But, like, I'm pretty sure it's not, right? So I check Lily A, and Stone's not there. Lily is now in process of moving into Lily B, which is going to take a while. Stone skips in Stone A. It's skipping north. While it's skipping to Stone B, the Lily moves into the other square. But doesn't finish yet. Stone lands in Stone B while Lily is in the other square but not finished. So Stone finishes, Lily's not there. Lily finishes, Stone's not there. Whereas, if you check immediately upon entering any square, I mean, I'm about to just logic jump and say there's no way for that to happen. Although, how is it different? That's the weird thing. How is it different? It's subtle. It's subtle. Oh, I hear my water. They come from underground and from all over. They pull your hair up and then back. If you check every tile, it would still happen. I don't believe so. But I'm trying to figure out how to explain why it's different. Because again, hand waving, it's like the same thing. But it's different because you can't actually you can't actually pass by another thing in parallel without them. If you check on every move, they're going to be next to each other at some point. It's simply not possible for that not to happen. Like they have to be next to each other because there's no such thing as a simultaneous move. Even if they cross diagonally on the same frame, one would move first, we would do the check, and then the other one would move. So they literally can't miss each other. But when you add a time delay, they can miss each other. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. And, I just Alt F4 Twitch chat because in Microsoft Windows, you cannot tell what window is the foreground. Oh, also my browser just upgraded. That's great. So-called upgraded. Even if the stone might move 2 times while the lily only moves once, the push lily event should happen. Yes. Yes, it should happen. That's the whole point, is that sometimes it doesn't happen, and we need it to happen every time, all the time, with no question. Like, this is a puzzle game, all right? There has to be no question that the expected puzzle interaction will happen. Otherwise, the game's broken. Otherwise, it's like your game was programmed by Activision or something. Or even worse, by like Square. You wouldn't play a puzzle game made by Square. Do I think designing around bugs instead of fixing them is a viable option? Yes, if you want to be mediocre and suck and die sad, then yes, that's an option. Okay. They come from underground. So what I can do is change them one at a time. I can change the stones first, and then the lily skips, and then I'll be sad when timing has changed in a bunch of levels. Okay. So one thing, since we're changing it on the stones, there is this weird edge case, like I was saying, when you first start something skipping, right? But we do make a splash. And so if I find the code where we make a splash, Make skipping stones splash. Okay, so it's going to be one level up even. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, because it's at the start of the move. Okay, you know what? We're not going to worry about it. We're going to go no check-in. This is how we remember to do things. No check-in. Deal with the initial stone thinger. Okay. So now we do move skipping stones. And this is the thing that calls push lilies. And we're going to say no check-in, that this is commented out. Instead, we want to push them when we commit transaction. Helpfully, manager single entity ID rock if rock else under that ID. You know what? I'm getting in a better mood because I'm going to have some golden monkey and then I want to do something cool on the compiler after this is fixed. It's just that, you know, I thought this was going to be a simpler, easier thing. But actually, once we have a robust solution in place for this, I'll just feel better about the game, right? Unless, I mean, this could open a huge can of worms also. This could be horrible. We could have 100 test breaks and then still have bugs. I don't know. Like, it's software, dude. ID string of single entity ID. All right. So if it's a skip, we're going to say push lilies rock dot position. What is info dot move target? Info dot move. What is that? Move info. Okay. Because that tells me the direction. Except we don't seem to use that at all. We use rock dot move direction. Anyway, we'll leave that because we might want to use it at some point, but we don't actually use it. Is not currently used. We're going to no check in because maybe we're going to delete that whole ass thing. All right. They come from underground and from all over. We might need to take a song break in a little bit. Hey, did you see that? Chunk, chunk, chunk. Okay, so it could still happen that they pass each other because we're not checking on the lily side, right? So this is just checking that we do divert the thing. We seem to hit it less often, which is interesting. They come from underground. So if I play a level, this will be slow because we're in frickin' debug build. But I'm going to restart here. And from all over, can I play the game as it's expected? So that's fine. I mean, for having made such a major change, it's fine. Oh! What was that, bro? Oh! Remember I said the initial square is different? Yeah, well, that's what's going on. So we need to handle that. Because now we can't push one from the initial square. However, there's a flag for it. Start skipping. Now, is that on move info? I don't think it is. It's single dot flags. There's flags and there's move info flags. So like that should actually do it. Is the tea brewed? Yes. Yes, I'm making it strong, guys. I need some golden monkey. All right. Oh. I will get milk from the fridge as soon as this works. Hey, look, it worked. I can go across now. They come from underground and from all over. Okay, y'all. This is good. Now we just have to do the Lily version. So far, it's been much easier than it could have been. So we're going to celebrate by having a song break. And you all know which song we're going to do. You know, if you've been paying any attention, now, I might need to find the highest quality. All right, well, this is probably the highest quality we could do. All right. Unfortunately, that video doesn't have the beginning and the end of the sketch, which are some of the best parts. I know. What is with people who clip sketches and leave out the best parts? What is those people's problems? What is those people's problems? Like it's only an extra 20 seconds on the sketch or something for the beginning and the end. Why? Yeah, it's like people don't understand comedy and don't understand completeness and art and what's good in the world. So they do that. But that's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. And we live in that world until the skeletons come to get their second chance at life. In our world, bones equals dollars. Okay, so now when lilies move, I think we have a lily now, right? Yes. Now, there's other very weird race conditions. But I'm not going to worry about them yet. Okay. Okay. Now, this is where it's a little less straightforward. So we're going to get rid of all this tunneling check stuff because it no longer makes sense. So we get rid of that. In our world, bones equals dollars. Get rid of all that code. And we will say be pushed by rocks. Lily. Okay. Be pushed by stones, because they are called skipping stones. Okay. This is so fucking painful. So fucking painful. All right. In our world, bones equals dollars. Instead of doing this per like if I just pass the whole transaction in, we can do a little bit more speed stuff. All right, so we're going to do this. Going to do it a little bit different. Okay. And we're going to keep this, but you know what? Okay. And then okay. Make an array of rock IDs. Now check in. I think I don't need to worry about the initial push, but check that maybe. Okay, so we're gonna do this thing. So array reserve stones skipping single moves count. Okay. Something like that. Now we do this. We're going to make this array of stuff. Boom. We've got the stones in an array, so we don't have to look them up again. Now we're just going to check per Lily for every skipping stone. I could quickly QUICLY. Okay, the day Robert Palins murdered me. So we need to go. Okay. And from all over. Okay, so we're just going to say we find it. So manager, going to get that. And we're going to say for every stone, if the distance between rock.position and lily.position is less than 1.1, which is leaving a little bit of slop, push lilies. Let's go to, we want to be more specific about it. Oh, here, we'll do this. We're going to allow ourselves to be lazy ass to call this code. And the reason is to centralize and make it robust, but if this code survives to check in, I want to explain it. So anyway, we're just going to call the code and like do the thing. Oh, this is null, so people can call it without it. And we're going to push lilies, rock.position. Fuck. We don't use the move info. And the lily. And we're going to cowabunga it. Comes from underground and from all over. Cowabunga. Did you see that? It should cowabunga the majority of the time, actually, because it was not hitting most of the time. Comes from underground and from all over. Isn't it great when things work? Isn't that just baller? It was actually a lot easier than it had to be. That said, we're going to have to look at the damage. I also want to make sure I didn't do something intolerably horrible. So right now we have no skipping stones, but like... we're going to have some here. Solve. Oh, we could do this one. Comes from underground and from all over. Such a good song, guys. Can't believe the so-called talent agent did not recognize the talent. Okay, it's probably fine. So we're going to make a release build. Oh. What? Where did that happen? They come from underground and from all over. Have a lily move for these, but couldn't find a lily under that ID. It's the same guys. I'm already done with this golden monkey. If I'm going to be up till 5 again. Why did we get 2 cowabungas? That was weird. Anyway. We're probably not... come from underground and from all over. A second chance at life. We did find level entry, monster level entry. Okay, those were things that are riding on lilies. Do they literally? No, because we're not. See. See, this is what I'm talking about. Is where I make a mistake. What is going on with my computer right now? Well, at least sometimes I make a mistake, but then, as most of us do, we get a second chance at life. You know? We just get a second chance at life. A second chance at life. The initial square adjustment makes it cowabunga twice. Maybe, but I don't know exactly why. Where did I learn how to develop games? Not in Twitch chat. Okay, this is bad. This is a very bad thing. separately speaking. A second chance at life. Yeah, we have some non-reproducibility in the Lily movement. I don't know. A second chance at life. So now we're not getting it because we actually put in the correct if statement. Come from underground and from all over. A second chance at life. Well, release, build, and then you know what comes next. Comes from underground, then from all over. Like, literally nobody who's a good game developer person sat around and asked other people how to get started. That's not how it goes. Like, if you're doing things that way, you've already bought into this modern paradigm of mediocrity where everybody sucks, right? That's just not how it works. It's not how people who are good at this get started. They get started by being excited about something and they follow up on that thing that they're excited about. So do that. Do that. I'm tired. I just don't want all the young people to suck, but they're going to if they keep buying into these things. All right. Here we go. Let's see. We could see 1 billion fails. Oh look, except we have the speed turned down so low. 150. What? Why do I not see the window? Because we're loading something for a year. Okay. Here we go. They come from underground and from all over. I don't know what's going on with this computer that sometimes it just stalls so long loading. Oh, frickin' no. How are their bones money? Well, look, man, I can't answer the same questions every stream. The bones are their money. They pull your hair up and then out. Or up but not out. Pulls your hair up but not out. The day Robert Palins murdered me. The game followed the new trend that if you're stuck on a puzzle for 1 minute, an NPC tells you the solution. I mean, we're going full God of War and just telling you the solution as soon as you see the puzzle. Like, why wouldn't we do that? Like, why should we give you any stuckness obviously stuckness is bad. We should just not have it. In our world, bones equals dollars. Maybe I shouldn't replay that level with a shorter playthrough now that I solved it. So it took like 2 hours today to solve it. Something like that. I wonder how long it would take if I did it again. Half an hour? Could I do it in less than half an hour? In our world, bones equals dollars. I'm going to quit all these other programs. You know, it's probably the fucking virus, right? Thing is going. Like, I'm sure it'll go much faster now. Oh, yeah, you know what? The drive died. That's what happened, guys. Mystery solved. The fucking drive died. So I put a new thing in there and made a new volume. And you have to accept the volumes, right, from the fucking virus swap. Otherwise, Bill Gates spends all your computer cycles searching for fucking viruses that aren't there in all your data files. That's what's been going on. God damn it, I hate computers now. All right, let's figure out how to do this shit, right? How do we make it not exclusions? Add an exclusion folder. D Sokoban. Add an exclusion folder. Compiler. Add an exclusion. Like, it won't let me turn the fucking thing off, which is asinine. So the best you can do is this. Oh my God, it's going to be so much faster now. The day Robert Palin's murdered me. All right, we have 18 fails. Not very surprising. Also not a catastrophic number. It's just believable because that's like 10 more than we probably expect right now. But like those levels could be Lily levels with timing that's a little different. And I can just go through them and do them again. And that's just... It just is what it is. So we could start doing that. In our world, bones equals dollars. A second chance at life. Zachtronics. Okay. In our world, bones equals dollars. Okay. Yep, these are all things. All right. Let's just start doing them. Beamer. Wait, why did this fail now? That's weird. Gonna ignore that one for a minute. Wait, why did this one fail? What? Okay, no surprise whatsoever. Let me see how this one feels like to play. Because, like, I really do not know. In our world, bones equals dollars. Oops. Okay. I mean, it feels fine. Except I tossed it too early. Gotta do it a little later. In our world, bones equals dollars. Okay, well, that time. Boom. Except I gotta also get it back. Get it back. We'll deal with that stuttering later. Okay. One down. Why is Emacs fucking having a fucking cow? Oh, it doesn't like that the to-do file changed. So bad at that. All right. Now, Beamer and backdoor aggro are kind of bothering me. There's sort of an indicator that there's some kind of problem. Okay, still in the undo system that we have to figure out. Or not in the undo system, in the replay system. All right, double door. Okay. Okay, I don't remember this one very well. Let's fix the dude's color. In our world, bones equals dollars. Let's all make this not fucking embarrassing. Okay, well, a second chance at life. I just like playing them better when the colors are just a little bit set. See that? Okay, now I kind of remember this one. I want to get the dude on the lily. Because I can't get him to follow me. And then in the strong beam, right, this is a strong beam. But what am I supposed to do there? What am I supposed to do there? So we get the dude off. Oh, he's going to block the beam. Okay, but why do I want to block the beam? It's like I want to get behind it. I don't want to block it. Oh, because it becomes alter. Wait, what? What is alter plus this beam? Well, let's just work on that. They come from underground and from all over. I could have pushed these things to make it a little shorter. Oh, right. Okay, problem number one. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that. Writing that down. But imagine that we figure that out, because I think it's supposed to be a challenge to get the dragon over here. And then I need to get him on the thing. Right, which we can do like this. Okay, so, and then I need to get him off the thing. Which I think I just run over here. I don't know. Anyway, I think a couple of these stones were supposed to be... Okay. For me to get over there. Okay, so now once I've got here, what does that do? Nothing recognizable. Oh, it's a pull. Okay. All right. So Friendly Dragon has push weight 0. Which we're going to want to fix. But in the meantime, whatever. For the purposes of getting our things down, given the current rules, that's fine. Okay, it's interesting. The timing does not... Like, one thing that you might worry about is, like, is the timing objectively worse feeling? And it doesn't. It doesn't feel worse. Oh, this is literally the level that we just did. I don't remember my solution. Let's see. Something like that. Okay. Upper right, upper left, lower right, lower left. So, wait. Yeah. Okay. We'll figure it out. Upper right, upper left, lower right, lower left, like here probably, something like that. And then we do this. Oops. 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 So difficult. Okay, so then we go bop, bop. Bop. Okay, and then we go kabam. 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 Oops, no. Bro. Kabam. Why am I not hitting it with the other mirror? Is it too far? It might be too far. Except I can't. What is happening? Wait. Oh, it's going inward. Oh, I've got these two backwards. Okay. They come from underground and from all over. They pull your hair up but not out. Bro! That one's too far because we're seeing the red. Seeing red. Okay, so that one's 2 under. Yeah. All right. Lower right, lower left, but it's 2 under. All right. So upper right. It's fine because I came up with, this isn't even an official solution to the level. This is the one I came up with on stream, so there's video proof that I'm not cheating. Fuck. They come from underground and from all over. They come from underground and from all over. A second chance at life. Okay, I don't know, dude. What? Of course, this one's different. Second chance at life. Dope. A second chance at life. Look at all the 103 errors. That's great. I feel really good about that. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't mess up real bad. Nope. A second chance at life. Okay. We got to do this one again. No surprise. No surprise. No surprise. No surprise. It's okay. It's a fun level to do. It's a fun level to do when you're in the zoo. It's a fun level to do while watching the new zoo review and tying your shoe and sniffing glue. Oh, whoops. I didn't even do the thing. Didn't even do the whole point of this. Yo. Bam. Okay. Oh God, not this one. What is going on with that block right there, by the way? I object to that block. Yeah, these levels, these are intern levels that maybe do not totally match our exacting standard. It's also very slow. Like, look at that shit right there. Like, why? Why are we doing this? So this is all being done to like, okay, hang on a second. This is all being done to have this. But there is a much better way to do it, okay? Which is as follows. We have one. It is more elegant, okay? And then we have a freaking button. And then we have these things, okay? So we're going to have 4 of them. Like, I don't know, just having all those frickin' beams. Doesn't seem that good. Even this like staggered staircase thing, I would rather just have them in a plane, right? The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Yeah, like probably not sure if it's worth doing all this, but the point is we've got this and it is hovering above the button. Okay, that didn't work because it's the wrong beam type. Okay. That's just easier to read than this giant mass of stuff, I think. To read fixed the way skipping stones, I'm putting in my work log, stones push lilies so that it's impossible for them to pass each other in parallel. This messed up timing on 14 levels, re-recorded those tests for those levels. Okay, so on this one, it's like I need to set it up so she could get out. This is not a wrapping level. Yeah, I don't... Let's see if we like the level. Let's refigure it out and see if we like it. We might just have to bag it. Okay, one thing I remember is if I push this and run real fast, I could stand on it. Okay. I could sync that. I don't think this is the solution, but... Oh, no, because what we actually do is this. Okay, here's what we do. I actually kind of like it a little bit. Here's what we do. We do that. And the reason we do that is so that when she pushes this, she's too high. By the way, this should be this frickin' gem, which is horrible looking, and we need one that is less banana nut balls. But in the meantime, there's that one. All right, so, oops. So we do this, we do that, and then now we're walking on that. And now that that is that way, we can push this on here. We can do this. And now we can push stuff around back here because we have this great wealth of stonesies. You know what? Maybe I didn't want to lose that one. Maybe I did. I guess I can't use this one without pushing this one off. It just feels weird. But we can use all these. Boop, da whoop, do. Yeah, that's an okay level. There's, like, I wish we could tighten it up in some way. But there we go. Okay, Skyfall V1. 1, skip 2. Okay, so literally, and figuratively. How do we do this one? So I believe I want to go here, and then here, and then here. Oops. Wait, what is it? I want to get it in the middle of the island, in a way. In a world. Oh yeah, no. We go here. Okay. Whoa, Nelly, that's incorrect. Incorrectamundo. Okay, so the deal is, I forgot to check if the target location is splashable. That was a thing that was in the old code. All right, we got to fix that. No wonder some of these levels are broken. We're going to have to run a new Benny test after that. But at least Bill Microsoft won't be slowing us down. Also, while that Benny test is running, we can take care of all these other no check-ins and stuff. So, So, if there is no lack of ocean, then we do this. If Billy Ocean is there, and then in the skipping stones, same thing. What is it called? Push lilies. Push lilies. Okay. We're going to run another Benny test with that in. It could have broken more things. Could have broken fewer things. Am I responsible for the art direction for super saturated colors? I definitely encourage it. On this game, I am art directing much less closely. Like, I wouldn't... Like, the degree to which I'm art directing is very high level and abstract so far, but I might have to get more specific. We'll see. Assuming that works mid-skip too. No, mid-skip is not a thing. Like, I don't know what you mean. That was an uncalled for cowabunga. Look, I don't know what you mean. People just type stuff into chat and I'm supposed to frickin' know. Okay. Here we go. Look how much fucking faster it is, guys. Now that Bill Microsoft is not trying to inject 5G into our program all the time. All right, to celebrate, let me make some more tea water. In our world, bones equals dollars. Favorite Brian De Palma film? I would have to say The Day Robert Palin's Murdered Me is my favorite. The Day Robert Palin's. My second favorite is In Our World, Bones Equals Dollars. Favorite Murakami book? I would say probably The Day Robert Palin's Murdered Me. Day Robert. Wait, what? What was going on there? I need to remember what. So here's our fails. This one looked wrong. Like I was watching this one, and it looked like it had that, or... Did you guys see that? Like I was watching this, I think it was this one, and it looked like there was like solid land here. Did this one fail? What is this? Sky Bridge. Didn't fail. I don't know, guys. All right. Let's fix the fails. We got 5 more. Let's do wider ocean. Whoa! This one's been revised. Wait, what? Wait, is there one called Wide Ocean? Okay, this is the one I thought we were talking about. This is like the sequel. It hasn't been revised. Okay, you know what? Let's put some colors on here because we do that. Day Robert Palins. All right. Okay, so we have 2 of these guys. I mean, like here's all I could think of to do here, and this is ridiculous. Like obviously, okay, I don't know what row to start on, but we're gonna go here. Gonna go there. Oh, that doesn't work. What? What if I do here? That's not good either. Because then we just go row. Let me just, because I don't have time for this, I'm going to spoil it for myself and everybody. It's part of being a game developer. Can I tell what he was doing? Oh, God. How did that work? That was cool. Gosh, it's almost like this is going to be a cool game. Right. So we're like off by 1. And we just need to get the timing a little different. So we're going to go here. Oops. Slow it down. So I've got to go pump, 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 pump. Wait. Oh, I have to, no. I have to push it this way. And then there, and then there, and then there. Okay. This is a little bit off because I think we're going to change that rule later, but I get it. I understand the level. Now it makes a lot of sense. It's gonna be confusing and scary for people. Oops, I didn't put it on the thing. You gotta put the lotion in the basket if you wanna succeed in the games industry. All right. Okay. Let us check the key. That is a good idea. Okay. You've also got to put the honey in the basket, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Look, I'm almost out of this honey as well. Oh my God. There's not going to be any left. It's going to be embarrassing. Someone's going to come to my door and knock on it and say, "Excuse me, can I borrow the honey?" And I'm going to say, "I'm sorry. One of the honeys is completely leaked into the carpet and I ate all the rest." Oh, wait, I have Hot Ones nugget honey. I'll say that. If the rocks skip faster than Lily, you don't think I have to juggle? Yeah. My only worry about the juggling is I wanted to slow it down a little bit because the teleports take time. And I wasn't sure, like, if that place where it has to hit is like above the diagonal or at some angle, then you have to slow it down. Otherwise you don't, right? And I just wasn't sure. But later, we're probably going to do a rule change where it doesn't slow down because of that. And then we would just have to tweak the level if that's not right. Some honeys might... Dude, I really... Ah, look! Guys! It's no longer totally fucked. Okay. And then... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this, and then watch this shit. Didn't get it in time. Okay, I didn't want that though. Nope. Oh no, this level's impossible. Now. Unless there's another way to do it. Okay, hang on. Maybe there's another way to do it. I think this level does not make sense anymore. It always relied on like a tight timing thing that we have now outlawed. Unless, now it might be that there's a way to solve it. It's, you know, if we lose this level, it's not a big loss. This was not, you know, this was never like, oh my God, it's the best level in the game kind of a thing. I mean, maybe I could, let's see if I could rescue it. Right, so the deal is you do this. I mean, if I can rescue it, though, there's no need to zap, right? Okay. So the question is, oh, it's not even a wrapping. Oh, no, it is. Never mind. Of course it is, because I'm skipping the stone. So, like, I would need to have this thing skipping vertically. I have a theory of how I might do it. Maybe I've been solving this wrong the whole time. No, see, I would need to zap it in a way that I don't see how to. I'm just going to mark it broken. Note. Instantiate. 1. Design bug. Broken now. If I understand the idea behind the level, it relied on some tight timing that required violation of puzzle constraints, and that violation is no longer allowed. But if it's really solvable in the with current rules in the but the way I was solving it does not work anymore. Okay, broken now, question mark. There's also a note called exploit. What does that say? Going on to Lily while pushing stone to left around map. Then you can just push the stone on to the island. Yeah. Yeah, that would. Maybe it was changed since then. I don't know. Anyway, so this is going to be marked as broken. Okay, it's a downstairs level anyway. Broken. This is in, I don't know what level set, so we'll find that. Artifacts. I'm not sad to lose that one, honestly. Okay, so now what about one skip 4? That one was also the test. Oh, I didn't like this one either. Look at all the cowabungas, though. So this one is actually solvable, I believe. Did I record? Let's see. I didn't even need to do that, I don't think. So I have to get the lily moving, which is easy. We just do this. We just don't have enough warning, because all right, so now I got to get the stone back in some way. How did I get the stone back? I can obviously push it out. Oh, right. That's how I get the stone back. We let it bounce us. Ah. Okay. And now we just want to, okay, that wasn't necessary, but we're just trying to get this timing. No, not that. Trying to get that. And then we go sploosh. I mean, I don't love it, but it's not the worst thing. The only thing I would say is you need, in order to make it playable, we need more visibility on the north. Because otherwise you just can't see what the actual fuck. That's important. All right. So like, yeah. Increase visibility to the north in 1, skip 4 to make it more playable. You need to be able to see when the stone is coming in to do the important diversion. The important zap. Okay. So yeah. And then I sat here for a while not knowing what to do. That would be fun to set that up and you just like have to ping pong like that. Okay, that's actually kind of a cool level. I actually like that one. So what do we got now? Coax-a-lot, Druid Stone 2, right? And then 9 long ones. So we only need to do these other 2. Those 2 that spuriously failed didn't fail this time. So like, yeah, there's a weird problem. Coax-a-lot. Oh, this one's mine. I kind of remember how to do this one. Don't I? Coming to save the day. Yeah. America. Etc. So, oh, except I can't do it. Okay. I goofed. I need to be able to push the mirror. We do this. 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 We do that. And we do that. And we go there. And then I let the lily get close. Oh, wait, no, we push it, and I run up here, and then we let the lily get close, and then I go, bam, aha, bam, bam. See, we're eating the snake. We're Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. And there has to be enough room left. Okay, easy clap. Druids, Stone 2. Oh, this one. We just did this one the other day. Shame about the lighting. Shame about the dim-ass lighting on this level. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to talk about this. It doesn't look done. I mean, maybe it's not done. Maybe it is. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I broke something here. It's possible. Nope. Whoa, it knocked him there. Okay, is lack of ocean is not the only thing to check. See, you shouldn't be able to divert that other lily to the right. From that square. I mean, unless... I mean, hold on. Let's just check. There's one of two things happening there. Yeah, see that? Like, he was firmly in that square. All right, so we're going to delete some of this stuff. Okay. Since I think the only calling sites are from these two places. Yep. Yep. So we can condense if is lack of ocean, manager, rock, position, rock, return. Okay, or supporting lily. Oh, actually, we should just be able to say, oh no, because the rock, so don't check that. Just check if a lily is there. Let's find type at. Is there anything else? Fuck. You know what? Let's do this. Supported rock. Fuck. Rock dot position. True, false, return. That's better than doing a bunch of hack stuff, I think. Golden Monkey is frickin' delicious. It's so good. I cannot even tell you how good it is. Okay. Hey, look, it fixed. Let's just record starting over. America. A little too late. You're too late. Still too late. Okay, well. No, now you're too early. Now you're too late. Lady, get a grip. Okay, finally. Boom. 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 Yeah, that's a good place to push it. Go to places, Annie. America, fuck yeah, coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah. While we're on that level, I want to send an art note. So, another example of dim not equal to dark. This example is just kind of dim and unpleasant to try to play. The dimness kills the vibrancy of the colors, etc. Okay. I think that that's all the levels that we needed to replace. And so I'm going to look at the no chickens, of which there are a couple, I'm sure. Oh boy, there's a couple. Okay, let's think about the initial push. When it very first arrives in the square, from the Lily perspective, okay. I think we do. I think we do need to do a little bit more. Okay. So I want to know for all the stones in the level. You know, faster for big levels than querying stones in the level are going to be, okay. Also look for any stones that are marked start skipping and whose transactions. When does start skipping happen? It's in. See, this is us checking the same thing from the rock side. See, this happens at an unknown time. That is not synchronized. So we do need to check. All right. Both ways, Lily versus Stone, check. We want to explain that. And use that tag a few times. Okay, so we're going to delete this. Okay, so we're just going to put it in that array. Okay, cool. So that should take care of that. The church bells, they were ringing. Where? What happened here? Did I accidentally... Now I'm scared. Okay, so push lilies. Push lilies does not currently use the move info. Good, because we would have to look it up, which is annoying. But maybe it would be more robust for push lilies to use that input instead of rock that direction. Okay, so delete this stuff. It was a good first attempt at the problem, but then again, it wasn't that good. Okay, so deal with the initial stone thinger. I did. Okay, so I want to add a tag to the push lilies both ways. Let's call it Lily Stone check. Lily Stone is my girlfriend's name. She's Emma Stone's distant cousin. All right? I hope you believe me. Okay. This is our last no chicken. She doesn't like chicken. Okay. Well, church bells, they were ringing. All right. I think to celebrate, we could use another brain break. So we're gonna watch a skit about modern politics. And then we will continue. Because we've done musical interludes. That was a good interlude. That was a good interlude. How has using with multiple function parameters panned out? I don't understand the question. What do you mean multiple function parameters? Oh, you mean on... Yeah, it's fine. I don't do it that often, but it's fine when I do it. Yeah. You know, the most common case is just one. I did it on 2 just the other day. I don't remember what it was. I think I did it on 3. Okay, Lily Stone. Now what? Lily Stone. Skipping single moves. Find a rock to wind a string around. A rock to wind a string around. Okay, so in order to ensure there is no way for a skipping stone, to fail to push a lily, regardless of the relative speeds of the two entities, we do a check every time a stone switches squares. Immediately we push lilies. Anytime a lily switches squares, immediately we get pushed by stones. Waiting at all, for example, until a transaction ends, will introduce race conditions. Okay, so that is what it is. And I think we're going to do one last Benny test just to make sure. And then I might take a break, and then I might do another stream, because I was up till 5 a.m. I feel like I'm going to be up till at least 3. So the question is, are Gary and Bob going yet? That's what I... Oh, Bob's going. Oh, shit.
Put everybody's name to the whole lobby.
3 of 5.
Stream road.
Yeah.
Okay,
Toxic.
we're going to become a Gary and Bob restream stream
I feel like they knew what they were doing.
for a while. Oh, 3 of 5 means they're at 2 wins, but that's still pretty good. Want to spend less than 20 minutes re-recording Promise 2? Maybe. What I would rather do is actually the other ones first, because I would like to
It
get...
looks like my throwing knife is. It looks like
I would like to
side throwing it.
Wait, is Huskers? Oh, they're doing trios. I heard Huskers' voice, and I'm like, what's going on? They're doing trios, no bullet nuke with Huskers. Wait, did they...
Chat just said Bobby
Does
is
that
a
mean
bad
they
person
succeeded
when
at
you were
duos?
playing with him. Bobby, what'd you do, bro?
Dude, I think I
Bobby,
killed
what
that guy. He said not to kill him, and I just put it in his butt.
Because they said they were going to team up with Huskers when they finished duos, but maybe they did it. Does anyone know?
Love it. You see this guy in the text chat?
Yeah.
Bobby and Huskers are in D3. Fucking
That's
degenerate.
so weird, bro. That's so weird.
I've actually never seen it.
That's
bad,
so
or-
weird, bro. What the fuck? Zachary, get in bed. Did you fuck his dad last night?
Language warning.
I feel that, Oscar. I feel that, bro.
Oh, they just went to trios.
That's the
Okay.
truth, dog.
Oh my fuck.
Last
Someone
night they
fucking
came
called up and
so
exploded in front of
close.
Honestly, respect.
You wanted it.
I mean, D3 is pretty big, though. It could be any.
Oh, hey, the save
That is
contract's
true.
still here.
Oh, they know we're here.
Oh, we do.
They went here.
What happened?
Vocal up in
Someone
here,
just cross
brother.
chatted and said here. I think they know we're here. Right?
Oh.
Am I going crazy? I swear I just heard someone prox chat.
Someone
Yeah,
came
he
in my
was-
chat
oh,
and
he's
said
low,
we
he's
have a
low.
trio and we are coming.
Yeah. Wanna fuck him up?
Boy, please, please!
Crimson!
The Crimson Chin.
Wait, we're not camping.
No. We just came back from the gulag, dude.
Yeah, we're not camping. We're not camping. We're not.
Look how much faster our tests go, by the way.
Please don't push us. We're not allowed to shoot bullets. Please don't push us.
What do you mean you're not allowed to shoot bullets?
There's two teams pushing. They're teaming.
It's the rules.
Okay, well.
Wait, don't I don't think we jump down. I don't think. Oh,
Don't jump down.
they're gonna kill each other. They're gonna
teaming,
kill each
bro.
other. They're gonna kill each other.
I think they're teaming.
I don't have any more throwing knives.
Oh
I
my
kinda know.
god. I can
I think we
airstrike.
just.
Yeah.
Are you pushing, Gary?
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock.
I'm sending
Here.
out.
Wait, I got some decks.
I'm stunning
good.
again. Here, I'll self you. Just
Here, you res.
I'm resting. Just keep stunning. Keep stunning. But you don't have
Okay.
self, Gary?
I have a pistol, and I didn't want to use it.
Here, Husky, come back out.
Found out. I'm coming back up.
Okay, let's restock our shit, boys.
Yeah.
If you guys like,
What are they trying to do?
push
They're
us,
trying
you
to do
know,
a
it's one
nuke
thing, but
in
teaming
Warzone.
stream sniping and push us?
That's a
That's
whole different.
weird.
Without
Should
firing
we take the heli
bullets.
and dip out?
No.
This guy
And to
sucks
do a
butt.
nuke,
Okay, let's kill him. Let's
Wait,
kill him.
to even have a
hold on,
chance to
where's
do a
he? Is he
nuke,
close?
you have to win
He ran out
5
to the titties.
I
games
have
in
the
a row.
Should we? I have 2 UAVs.
So you have to
I
come in
have 2
first place
UAVs and
out of
2
all the
PAs,
teams
by the
I think
way.
we, I
5
think we
times
pop the
in a row.
UAV
I'm
when we
getting plates
rotate.
from these bags.
Okay.
Wait, what the? Kill this guy. I'll kill him.
Wait, I actually need plates
Oh,
too.
you just left the
Is there
game.
plates over there, Gary?
No, I took the last. Oh, there's more right here though.
I do need some plates.
Alright, we can take the heli. Let's pop a UE and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
go
I'll
like.
pop Huskies. I'll
let's go
let me pop, let me pop.
Let's go here. Let's go here.
Alright, he's behind us. Go, go, go. We gotta go quick, go quick.
Oh,
They're jumping, they're jumping, they're jumping.
Go, go, go. Oh my god.
Wait, Gary, where are we
Holy
going?
shit.
In
On
that
my
building?
ping.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a guy in there? No, we're
No, that's a great building. There's 2 guys to our right though.
This heli's getting. Actually,
Just
should I
jump out.
keep
Jump,
it?
no, no, jump. I think
Yeah,
jump
I mean,
out.
I mean, it'll get PA'd probably, but
It doesn't- it
I'm
doesn't
jumping in
hurt
the,
to
jumping in
keep
the hole. Here, keep stowing your stuns, boys. Keep stowing your stuns.
it. Yeah,
I mean, I'm full on inventory space.
You are. You want to drop me one
Although I
stun?
have too many throwing knives. I'm gonna. There we go. Okay, I'll let him regen.
I was actually kind of clutch. You could just keep throwing them, throwing them while we were up top.
yeah. They never even looked up. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna go in and loot the bag.
Here's a heli.
Wait, there's an airstrike. Oh my fucking god. Alright, if we get stuck, we gotta just make sure we're not near each other.
Knives and grenades, yeah, anything that's not a
one of the rooms.
gun.
Okay, I'm down for this one.
They could
Going
use
good?
Yeah, yeah. Huskies, you
satchel
wanna go in the other one?
charges, drill
Should I have
charges.
the door this way? Should I have the door this way or no?
They can mantle up
Yeah,
to you
yeah.
though, Husk.
Oh.
Yeah, actually.
They can mantle on my side too. They can just. I don't think the windows are cracked though. Maybe I'll
One
just.
guy's on the sandbags west. He saw me.
They're pushing. Oh, you're on a bounty. I think we're each other's bounties.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
I don't like being, the idea of being in the same room, but oh well. Oh, on us. I cracked one. Dead. Nice.
There's something about panel.
He's got a
aircraft.
cluster mine. Wait, a quarry operations folder. What the fuck is this?
Oh, well, let me see.
Wait, what?
I've never seen this before.
There's a floating stem as well.
Wait, and documents detailing all whatever various operations incoming. Wait, look, what the fuck? Have you ever seen that before?
Oh, it's from yeah, you can sell it. It's a fucking whatever it's called. From
DMZ
DMZ.
thing?
Yeah.
Was it bugged in this mode?
Yeah.
Oh, coming in?
Is he on the stairs?
Probably. Bottom floor. I'm out of stun them if they peek the stairs. Yep.
Oh, what a bot, dude. Oh my god. Bro, he did not know what was coming to him,
Yay,
bro.
money. Like, what
This
are we,
guy's
what are we
plates
talking
galore.
about?
And he's got a munitions box, this
I
guy.
can definitely use
Plates and
plates.
minis.
Yeah, I can hold the mini.
Mr.
Oh, I need
Tacos
that
official
stuff as
edition.
well, I dropped a revive pistol when you guys want it.
Should I drop? I'm gonna drop this large backpack because I don't really need it anymore.
I let out a
bet.
gross fart. It was kind of gross. It was a gross fart.
Kinda like this setup.
Yeah, no, this is pretty good.
Huskers, you got that back door?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I still have 2 UEs and 2 PAs.
yeah,
I haven't popped a single kill streak like the entire game.
Yeah, that's
Here,
clutch. That's
keep your UAV popped. But if we move, I think we just pop it. Or if at the end of the zone we're probably gonna have to move, pop your UAV
Yeah.
and let's rotate immediately.
Yeah, I'll pop them like when the zones start like moving.
Uh,
Baby, come back down.
Bobby plays everything.
Yeah.
Ghostfish. Ill Twitch, thank you for the follows. Ruzo, thank you for the follows. Onward Fan. The Huntress. Rendiji. Who is
No, I
Rome?
feel that, I feel
thank
that.
you for the follows. Greek.
We
Freak,
still
thank you
have
for the
more
follows. You guys want to sit here? Or, I mean, is there
We
a...
should
We
have
could.
9.
That building has people in it.
Are you sure we pop it? They could have moved. I think we pop a UAV.
I literally just saw him.
Alright. There's 4
It has
guys.
2.
Wait a minute, are there two? There are 2 teams in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we
they're-
airstrike it?
they're-
I think I can airstrike it and they can fight each other.
Should we airstrike it and push it?
Here, let me airstrike. I'm airstriking it.
Airstrike and
One's
see
on
if
the
they
roof.
fight.
They're gonna fight. They're gonna go underneath. They're gonna fight for sure.
If they start fighting, we get third party.
Ow.
I cracked one.
There's a, you see this?
I downed
Wait,
one.
dude, there's another team teaming over here. Wait. There's a team
what the
teaming over
fuck?
here. What
Bro.
the fuck?
Is
We
one
gotta
going
try to-
underground or some shit?
Is there underground there?
Dude, what is this shit?
If I see 6 people run from me, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Just keep stowing your shit, boys. Gary, how many selves do you have? There's a self in this bag if you guys need an
I have
extra
2, I have
self.
2. They're just staring at me. 2 of them are right here.
Maybe that
We just
last
airstrike 'em and
change
stun
that
the
I
fuck out
did.
of 'em?
No. I think we sit tight for a second.
They're pushing in our building.
Yeah.
They're pushing in our
Change
building.
these.
I'm stunning the fuck out of these guys. Yo, I'm stunning them. I'm stunning the fuck out of them.
Because I did do the first
Or not.
frame one. I don't know why that would matter.
I'm gonna airstrike it again, Loki.
I can airstrike it. Is he
Stuck,
on
yeah,
that?
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
pick it up.
They struck it?
Fuck.
They're all out in the open. There's 4.
Airstrike,
They're just
airstrike.
teaming. They're teaming.
Shit. Fuck, I already used
You
my
guys are fucking
airstrike.
teaming, you losers. Silver zone's done.
Oops.
Okay. It's okay. We can use it when this
Keep
is
forgetting to get the stone
Jeff,
back.
take this. Jeff, take
Wait,
this. What is it? Just take it. Well, I don't have space. I already got
Wait,
like 2
Oh, I
of
had my knife out. I'm an idiot.
Did you throw a mini box down?
I did. I think it expired though. In the closet. Quick. In the closet.
Nope.
here,
Bro,
how do we? I think we pop a Yui and rotate.
Learn
right?
to play.
You
I'm
want
throwing
to
a mini
pop
box to me. Yeah, pop it, pop it.
Pop the Yui.
Oh my god, look at that building. We might have to eat Storm, bro.
There's
Like,
wait, there's gas masks in this bag. There's 2 gas masks in that bag right there. 2 in that
look at
bag.
that building. Look at that building, bro. There's 2
I know, there's
teams
2 on our
teaming.
left.
Bro.
Watch your left. Watch your left, Gary.
There's gonna be a million people. Yeah, I know. We gotta airstrike that building. There's so many fucking people in there.
I can airstrike. I'll airstrike it.
I already did.
You did? Okay.
Should we get to the tent here?
I'm gonna
Oh
play.
my God.
Wait,
These
there's
guys are
one more
so
gas
focused.
mask. There's
Yeah,
one more
but
gas
you don't
mask. One more gas mask right there. I'm gonna grab. There's 2. Well, there's 2 in there. Sorry.
I'm out of plates.
okay.
There's a plate box in this bag too, guys. There's a plate box in this bag.
Okay.
Time tutorial
Yeah, I'm gonna play
again.
box down.
Yeah, I'm grabbing this.
That works.
I'm taking this gas mask here. So
This is gonna be hard, bro. These guys are teaming
let's
like
just see where the fuck it
motherfuckers.
goes.
I'm gonna need to get the gas.
But
'cause
there's
I'm
one-
out of- Is there another one anyway?
There's 2. There's 2 in this bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
we gotta go. We
There's a
just gotta
gas.
go
One
hard.
more. There's one more in there.
Hold up. I gotta.
Bro, they're all behind us. This is so weird. There's 9 people in that house, bro. They're all fighting. They're all fighting. Go left. Go left.
Nope. Oscars
Jesus,
is
bro.
down.
This is so weird.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with people?
I don't want to be missing
They're
this,
all
dude.
fighting in front of this thing.
Gary, it's just to you, by the way.
All right, no, it's me. I got a self-res here. I got a self-res and a gas.
Heard you. I got airstrike and sun.
I was not focused.
There's one left. One left.
Here, by yourself, Gary.
Yeah,
Play your life.
it's a 1v1. Garrett, Bobby's probably dead.
Okay. Are you gonna make it out, Bob? Or you think or no?
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my fucking god.
I wish I could have seen what happened at the end there. All right,
I just win that?
Holy fuck, Gary.
that's 3 out of 5, guys.
Bro!
I don't even know what the fuck happened, dude.
Oh my god, how the fuck?
We
I
might
didn't,
wanna
I didn't
hide-
see what
I don't know if
happened
we hide
either.
our
Bob was
screens or
just sitting there dead on the ground.
what, dude? What? That were those guys teaming?
Oh, 100%.
100%. Yeah, I'm hiding my screen now and muting, bro. That was,
Yeah, me too.
bro. That was fucked. Those guys were all.
All
like,
this time it was
teaming,
Windows
bro.
Defender scanning stuff. Yep. Yep. All right.
Fucking, I'm hiding my screen right now and fucking. Oh my god.
Wait, Husk, change yours to 4 or 5.
Bye.
Because technically we're on our 4th game.
Huh? Oh, that was our 3rd win.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but game number 4 is usually how we have it.
Oh.
All right, guys. I'm going to take a stream
Oh my
break.
God, that was wild.
And I'm going to watch some No Bullet Nuke for a while without restreaming and stuff. And then
bro, we literally just got fucking team, bro. There's literally 6.
I'm probably going to come back on a little bit later and do some compiler stuff. Because I got an idea for something that would be good to ship in the next beta. That would be easy to do. And that would have an immediate benefit for everybody. Sometimes I just don't, You know, sometimes I don't know what's the best way to do something, and then one day I wake up and I'm like, I know what's the best way to do something for now. Best for now, at least, and I know that. So, all right. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and we'll be back later on, probably. Maybe.